Good morning, everyone. It's me, Rory Paddock for picksfromthepaddock.co.uk. I am live at 10:45 a.m. It is Monday, the 7th of August, and I've got a relatively small selection of horses that we can hopefully bash the bookies with this afternoon. We've got selections from Naas and Cork over in Ireland. Then we've got selections from Ayr up in Scotland, and on English soil, we've got Ripon and Windsor. So without further ado, let's get stuck into it. Let's get today's selections up, and hopefully they'll be winning ones. First up, we're going to go to the 335 up at Ayr up in Scotland. And I'm going to go with Vortigern. Horse returned to form when third last time out. I think the fact that he's now dropped in grade, that's going to play a massive part. JKR or Joker Cobbler has been on a bit of a winning streak, but I'm hoping that handicapper finally gets him in his grasp. Vortigern's not had too much of a tough campaign. I think just the 2 or 3 starts this year, and I think he might be fresher. Should have everything to suit. 4-1 looks a generous enough price. I'll take him to go and win the 335 at Ayr. Sticking up north, but not quite as north, we're going to go to Ripon, the 355. A up it's Maggie, the current 11-8 favourite, and I think that's quite a generous price. The horse won at the beginning of the season, but hasn't been seen at her best since then, until last time out when 5th in the National Hunt Jockeys race at York. It was 5th. I think the race itself, I think it had 19 runners it was. So 5th of 19, I think that's decent enough form. That came in a Class 4 race. It's now dropped to Class 5 company. Far fewer runners. And I think the fact that Kevin Stott is also booked for the ride tells its story, tells sort of the story of its chances as well. A up it's Maggie. My idea of the winner there at Ripon. We then go from Yorkshire over to Ireland. We're going to go to Naas. And it's a bit of an obvious selection, but Vauban for the Willie Mullins Rich Ritchie team should take all the beating in the 435. Was an almighty winner at Royal Ascot. Absolutely obliterated the field. Obviously, he's going to have gone up in the weights, but I don't think the handicapper will have given him enough to stop him. And I think, although this is potentially a classier race, despite the other one coming at Royal Ascot, I think he's still on an upward trajectory and he's carving out quite a decent summer on the level for this former Cheltenham Festival winner. Vauban, the odds-on favourite, but odds-on for a reason, should be the one to beat in the 435 at Naas. Sticking with Ireland, we're going to go to Cork, the 453. Only a matter of time is my idea of the winner. They're currently priced at around 11-4. Finished third in a maiden hurdle last time out and should appreciate a drop in trip. Went from 2 mile 4 now over 2 mile 2, 2 mile 2.5, I think it is today. Now his handicap debut, I think that's obviously very telling. Lightly raced, so the promising young jockey takes £7 off. So I think that's also going to help. So I think potentially it shouldn't be there. It should be there or thereabouts and won't be far away. Only a matter of time to hopefully do the business in the 453 at Cork. Then finally, we're going to go back to Ayr. It's the final race on the card, the 520. Golden Valor, currently priced at around 6-1. It's been pretty consistent this year, but the negative is that he's not won since a run at Dundalk back in March 2020. So that's over 3 years without getting his head in front. But despite the fact that he's yet to win on turf, his best turf performance did come over course and distance here at Ayr. So back here, I'm hoping that's going to be a positive sign. And also, Ben Curtis is one of the top jockeys in the weighing room. He's booked for the ride, and I don't think he'd be climbing on board unless the horse had a serious chance. The race looks really open. It's one of those races where you won't be shot no matter what won it. But I'm holding Golden Valor after 3 years away can finally return to the winners' enclosure. 6-1 has attracted a bit of market support as well, early morning, overnight as well. And I think hopefully that money is well placed and Golden Valor can do the business there. Those are my 5 selections. I'm going to be putting them in a, as you can see on screen, a win lucky 31. You've got Vortigern, A up it's Maggie, Vauban, only a matter of time, and Golden Valor. However, I have mentioned in the description of this video, I do have 3 different bets I'm going to be putting on today, or 3 collections of bets. So we've got the win lucky 31 with these 5 horses, but I'm also going to be advising to do this bet as well in a win 5-fold accumulator. Vortigern to finish in the top 2, currently pays around 11-10. A up it's Maggie to win, Vauban to win, only a matter of time to finish in the top 3 at 8-11. and Golden Vela to finish in the top 4 at 8 to 15. I think the fivefold pays around 18 to 1. You can correct me on that, I'm not sure. That is sort of at the time of recording this video anyway, or going live as we are now. I will tell you now, it pays, bit of a drum roll, it is, yeah, it's about 18 to 1, just over 18 to 1. So it might be worth a couple of quid. And then finally, there's two other horses that I do like the look of this afternoon. The Caribbean to go well in the 215 at Naas, currently around even money. And then A Day in Devon in the 630 at Windsor. Now, those two I liked, but I was slightly tentative, unlike the other five, where I'm a bit more confident. But these two I'm a little bit more tentative with. However, that being said, if we add those two to the other five, all of them there in win, fourfold, fivefold, sixfold, and sevenfold accumulated to hopefully bring in a big bet if all seven land, then that's my idea of Monday selections, and hopefully all of them can come to fruition. As always, make sure you head on over to our app. Adam Mills gives his best two bets of the day, so you don't want to miss that. He's on absolute fire at the moment. But any likes, comments, and shares, very much welcome. Let's hopefully we can bash the bookies this Monday. And fingers crossed, touch wood, and good luck if you follow.